Hey guys, from the mind of Quinton here, back again today with another video game review. Let's take it back to 2004 and talk Spider-Man 2, the game. Let's go! The term origin is used a lot in comics. Superheroes, supervillains, and their sidekicks all have them. Today, I'm talking about the origin of a genre. The origin of the superhero game genre. I firmly believe without Spider-Man 2, we wouldn't have the Arkham games or the Spider-Man games as we know them today. The gameplay is very similar between all of them, and Spider-Man 2 was its bedrock. But does it stand the test of time? First, let's start with the story. The story of the game compared to the 2004 film was very weak. The performances outside of the traditionally casted roles were very disappointing. This occurs most of all with Harry and J. Jonah Jameson. Take a look.
If you knew who he was, would you tell me?
Just some late nights.
Still palling around with that murdering bug?
Harry, I know you think Spider-Man killed your dad.
He did kill my dad, and someday I'll get him for it too. You tell him that next time you see him.
Parker, hello. You're fired.
Why?
Dogs catching frisbees? Pigeons in the park? A couple of geezers playing chess?
Boss!
Not
I
now.
was thinking maybe the Bugle could show another side of New York for a
Right now.
change.
We got 6 minutes to deadline, Jonah. We need page
Parker,
one.
I don't pay you to be a sensitive artiste. I pay you because... Still not now. I pay you because for some reason that psycho Spider-Man will pose for you.
Spider-Man won't let me take any more pictures. You've turned the whole city against him.
A fact I'm very proud of. Now, get your pretty little portfolio off my desk before I go into a diabetic coma.
I don't pay you for your opinion, Parker. I pay you for photos.
Well,
Let me guess. You don't have any pictures, do you? You're fired. Come back when you get me shots of that red and blue wacko.
I also feel like the story was cut down to bits for gameplay's sake. The dialogue just seems cramped. Compare this.
Harry? Otto, Rose, let me introduce my good friend, Peter Parker.
It's a huge honor to meet you.
Parker? My friend Dr. Connors told me about a brilliant student of his named Parker, who can't seem to stay awake in class.
I'm sure Kurt has beaten him up enough already, Otto.
You're right, of course. This is my wife, Rosie, without whom I would be lost.
To this.
But if you want to get a woman to fall in love with you, feed her poetry. Poetry. Never fails.
But they did bring in some classic villains like Rhino, Mysterio, Shocker, and Black Cat. Overall, the story was just okay. Now, let's talk gameplay. The gameplay of the game was simple and fun. You're either doing hero missions and fighting crime, or taking on story missions to advance the game's progress. This is really cool, but after a while, earning hero points becomes boring and tedious. The main story missions are fun, inventive, and challenging. They always kept you on your toes. The graphics in the game don't hold up at all, but it was 2004, so come on. Overall, the gameplay is a good time. So what are my final thoughts on Spider-Man 2, the game? Well, it is no doubt a fun ride to play. The missions make you feel like you're Spider-Man. The best we had before this was, well, this. Not too pretty a picture. The missions were cool, and it was great seeing Tobey Maguire take on this classic villain roster. The story is its downfall. If more time was devoted to sheer adaptation, this would be an unforgettable game. What it is, though, is an ill-remembered game that caught the eye of game developers, because without it, who knows where the modern superhero game genre would be. Once again, we have to thank our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I give Spider-Man 2, the game, a 3.5 out of 5. This has been from the mind of Quinton. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, like, comment, and share this video. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Links will be in the description. And remember folks, I'm from the mind of Quinton, reminding you to always be mindful. Peace.